turned out 1.2 million African American voters in Georgia. That is more voters than voted on the Democratic side of the ticket in 2014. Our campaign tripled the number of Latinos who believe their voices mattered in the state of Georgia. We tripled the number of Asian Americans who stood up and said, this is our state too. Those are successes that tell me how I can get it done. But they also let me understand that the obstacles aren't insurmountable. They're just a little high. But I also understand that there are three things that always hold us hostage. The first is finances. Now, you may have heard I'm in a little bit of debt. If you didn't hear about it, you did not go outside. And finances are something that holds us back so often. Our dreams are bounded by how much we have in resources. But we hear again and again the stories of those who overcome those resource challenges. But you can't overcome something you don't talk about. And that's why I didn't allow them to debt shame me in my campaign. I didn't allow anyone to tell me that my lack of opportunity was a reason to disqualify me from running. And believe me, people tried to tell me I shouldn't run. Friends told me not to run. Allies told me not to run. The USA Today mentioned maybe I shouldn't run. But no matter who it was, I understood that finances are often a reason we don't let ourselves dream. I can't say that you will always overcome those obstacles, but I will tell you, you will be damned if you do not try. The second is fear, and fear is real. It is paralyzing. It is terrifying, but it can also be energizing. Because once you know what you're afraid of, you can figure out how to get around it. And the third is fatigue. Sometimes you just get tired of trying. You get tired of reading about processes and politics and the things that stop you from getting where you want to be. Sometimes fatigue means that we accept position instead of power. We let someone give us a title as a consolation prize rather than realizing we know what we want and we're going to get it even if we're tired. That's why God created naps. But we also learn in those moments that fatigue is an opportunity to evaluate how much we want it. Because if you are beaten down, if you have worked as hard as you can, if you have done everything you said you should and it still doesn't work out, fatigue can sap you of your energy. But that's why you go back to the why of it. Because I know we have to have women who speak for the voiceless. I know we have to have people of good conscience who stand up against oppression. I know we have to have people who understand that social justice belongs to us all. And that wakes me up every morning, and that makes me fight even harder. Because I am moving forward knowing what is in my past. I know the obstacles they have for me. I know what they're going to do, and I'm fairly certain they're energizing and creating new obstacles now. But they've got 4 years to figure it out. Maybe 2. But here's my point. I know what I want, and that is justice. I know why I want it, because poverty is immoral and it is a stain on our nation. And I know how I'm going to get it, by moving forward every single day. Thank you so much.